more full-on party. Maybe I'll switch machines though. Somebody else wants to be a ground processor. It's kind of fun. We need more bunching done. More bunching. We'll use this sexy L-Tech and kill some more murdered trees. I mean, murder some more unkilled trees. Yeah, that ground processing is actually kind of fun. That's why I think we should do the European style. Try it for a bit. It's for fun. I mean, it's not even just European. We do this here, even like where I live. They do the forwarder and processor team thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's very popular here now.
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of it, and it's fun.
Yeah. Seems like a good gig.
Just where you load trucks, just have a pull grapple on a machine.
Yeah, totally.
About 4 seconds, you can unload the forwarder.
I'm on track IR.
And yeah, just have different little teams rolling around doing it. I don't know how performance-wise it's going to do with this many people, but I mean, you'd need a truck driver, a loaderman, and even if you had 2 teams maybe of processing guys, maybe 3 teams, 3 processors, 3 forwarders, that'd be pretty fun.
I mean, you could honestly one harvester can keep 2 forwarders.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true too. Even if you had, 2 forwarders to each harvester would be probably doable, depending on how fast the operators are.
Flirty, as soon as I enabled those settings, my computer spooled up like a turbo. Oh my god!
It's like, wow, welcome to power.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
congratulations, you've turned on your card.
Fan speed. It's because AMD tries to make everything super quiet or whatever.
Yeah, which is why when it starts to really work hard, it gets tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want quiet. I want loud. I want it to be like a V8.
Like, yeah. So if that's the only thing you touch on that card is the fan curve, it'll still use its stock programming. It'll just run cooler.
Yeah, that's the only thing I overclock, even on NVIDIA, is same thing, fan curve.
Yep.
I don't really care how loud the fan is if it's going to pump out twice the amount of FPS.
Yeah, graphics card sits at like a high idle all the time, and then my case fans most of them are just idling at 1,000.
That would explain why I had such a hard time overclocking. Because I was trying to undervolt my GPU when I first got it, and I couldn't do it.
So
were you mining?
Because the fan curve was destroyed.
The factory undervolt setting is supposed to adjust the fan curve.
Yeah, I don't think it did though.
Did you update the driver, the one that came out on the 6th?
I haven't opened the software in a minute, so yeah, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Which driver?
I can tell you exactly when a new driver comes out for my card and my laptop, because
I'm not gonna download it now though.
everything starts running like garbage.
That good, eh?
That's why I have auto update everything off.
I update the drivers on my card like once every 4 months because I just never even bought. If it's working, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. The only time I will mess it, like I will look into it like a couple weeks later, like how is XMX driver doing on AMD 6000 series cards, and if it's saying, oh, with the latest driver it corrected this,
then it's worth it.
This feature, and then I'll go, good to know. It's
the same for like upgrading stuff. I'm really if you were to buy the next generation of GPU every single year, you gain like what 5 to 8% in actual performance, like roughly across the board if you upgrade everything, unless you go like really expensive, but across the board usually about 5 to 8%. But if you wait 3 or 4 years, unless you're missing out on some really significant cool feature that came out, if you're just going for performance alone, if you upgrade every 4 years, then you're doing like, a 20-25% jump. If you're going to spend $3-4 grand on a computer and upgrade, you might as well do it when you're going to get a bigger gain. If you do it every year, like some people, I have one buddy who's like, oh, whatever the next GPU comes out, I'm buying it. He's like, I got the 4090, I got the It's like, dude, why do you keep buying these? You're getting like not even significant graphical jumps on these tiny little expensive ass purchases for tiny little gains, right? It's like, why not just wait a couple years and buy like one that's going to give you a bump?
My jump
Yeah,
was
especially people that aren't using 4K.
Yeah, oh, especially, yeah.
There's no difference between the 1080 from God knows how long ago and the 4090.
That's
really.
right.
Oop.
Alex, you
Hey,
want to load?
why did this just come out of my fucking buncher head?
Because it doesn't love you.
I'd prefer not to load. I'm not a great loader.
The
If you want me to load,
so-
I'll load. I'm just saying.
before I built this beast, my system was
I've been
that
chopping logs and driving trucks.
what I built in
There's one truck to drive.
2018 was like
Thank you.
it was an i5 8600K that I overclocked like 5 gig all core,
Yeah.
and a GTX 1080 ROG Strix 8 gig graphics card,
Yeah.
and that system ran everything including this game right here and Star Citizen
Without issue.
until August of last year.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And then
no,
I built
it's
this.
it's just marketing, man. Like it's the same with like the iPhones and any phone, doesn't even matter iPhones, but I always use Apple because they're the worst. But you know, every
Apple
year
does
the
stand
iPhone
up
10, the
for
iPhone 11, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 Max, and it's like frick all of a jump. Like they try to like make up some bullshit new feature, and really it's like, oh, on this we included an app that lets you like take a picture of your dog and turn it into a clown or something, and people are like, oh my god, I need the new iPhone, even though the performance levels are like identical. Like it's crazy.
Well, you do. The only upgrade you get is by them slowing your old phone down.
Yeah, and that's true.
Like every 3 years you have to upgrade. You don't have a choice.
I remember saying that.
They got sued for, but they're still doing it.
Yeah, I remember saying that a long time ago because I used to have like when I first was getting cell phones, I had like the iPhone 3 or iPhone 4 or whatever it was, and I was like, oh, this is great. I'll use this for like 5 years and get a new one. Nope. It was like next year they released a software update, which you have to download. Like it forced you to do it. So downloaded it, and then suddenly it sucked. It was like, wow, this is god-awfully horrible now. Like I can barely even run the thing.
They intentionally were degrading your camera's quality too. Like you weren't taking as good as photos.
Oh yeah. No, it was a dirty-ass play.
The camera feels way better.
When it's been the same camera since the iPhone 7.
Yeah.
They haven't changed a fucking thing on it.
Isn't that funny? Eh? Yeah, I remember reading a bunch of reviews about like the shadiness they did for some of the stuff just in general for marketing and keeping people in the game even though they didn't need it. It was just like, man, that's freaking brutal.
That is why I have been and we're forever will be Android.
Me too. Yeah, same boat.
If I don't like the way that like I can change, if I want to spend 99 cents, I can download an entire theme for the operating system of my phone.
Yeah,
so
literally.
It's different from everybody else's, and I like it.
For free.
What's that?
You can get them for free. There's an iPhone like.
I don't use iPhone, is what I'm saying.
Well, yes, but like for Android, there's an iPhone theme.
Where am I hauling
want
this?
an iPhone theme on my clearly obsolete, or my clearly complete.
Wait, are you saying you don't want to represent a brand that you hate? Come on, just do it.
What?
And then take get the physical Apple logo, like the little cutout one, and then
like
put it on the back of your Android. Perfect.
I have an Apple sticker that I've been waiting to put on something that I don't like.
Yeah. Your boss's forehead.
Put it on your back. It'll suck better.
My buddy, I remember he used to do that. He'd whatever vehicle he was driving, he'd always go on eBay and buy like the shitty emblem off of like a totally different car, and whether it was like, if it was a Honda, he'd put an Audi logo. If it was like a Chevy, he'd put a Ford logo. If it was a Ford, he'd put a Chevy logo, just to piss people off, right? He just loved doing that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that everybody has the whole like car versus car argument 24/7. It was just so funny.
Yeah.
He'd be driving his frickin' Ford and have a big Chevy logo on it. Imagine people would just double take that all the time. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. There was a. Oh god, there was a meme, and it was probably your buddy. 'Cause
Probably.
It was like this beat up, like, sport utility compact, whatever the hell. Oh, that was the most delayed, hey, we're gonna tip this over, by the way, I've ever experienced in my life.
What?
I was like three-quarters of the way through the swing there, and all of a sudden the machine just stopped swinging and started falling.
It's like, down with the ship.
So yeah, this big tree's over here. But yeah, so I can't remember what kind of car it was, but it had like a Mazda, a Toyota, a Lexus.
all the logos, yeah.
It had like all the badges on the trunk, and then in a really shitty decal, it just said, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, whatever. My buddy used to drive. He had this. It was this really shitty S10 Chevy S10, like really old, beat up one. But he took all the. He took a Ford Lariat logo off of like a diesel or something like that, and it was like Power Stroke on it. And then he had a Duramax logo, but on the opposite side. So it was like, oh man, it was just so funny. Half the truck would say it's a Power Stroke diesel, the other half would say it was a freaking Duramax. That was pretty funny.
My Volkswagen had a Kenworth head.
Yeah. See, that makes way more sense. At least you're representing something good.
Yeah.
Represent.
Well, and then I had a bumper sticker that said my other car's a diesel.
Yeah. Get her done, son.
It just. Can I pick up this tree?
Potentially.
No.
Then I guess that's a no.
Give it to me.
Oh, is this the tree I'm bumping? Probably the one you're trying to grab. It's pinned under another one. That's probably why you can't lift it. Here, let me move that. There you go. You might be able to get it now.
Give me that tree.
Hold on. It's under my skidder here. Let me get out of here. There you go.
Give me tree. Pick it up. You
Should be
can do
able
it.
to-
Pick it up.
I like how all the LODs of the trees are still there.
Help. Why is this thing running down the hill?
Because it loves you. Oh, you're on your side. You're sliding on your track.
Just slid all the way down the hill.
Down you go. Not enough friction on the tracks there. It's just like real life in winter. I've done that in an excavator.
Oh yeah.
Where you turn it sideways if you don't have those grousers on there. Frick, you just way you go. Wee.
Yeah. Well, when you have the grousers facing down the hill, you're essentially sitting there with like 46 skis.
Yeah, literally. And how many tons of weight on top of those skis? Yeah, you're just asking for it.
Yep.
The winter fridge feel.
Yeah. Well, I just went for a nice toboggan ride there. That was cool.
Heck yeah, that's what we're all about, yo. Well, we're building a haphazard deck here.
Haphazardly.
Haphazardly.
Yeah. Heading up the road, at the side of the mountain.
Yep, pure immersion only.
Yep. Driving my truck from the side of the truck.
That sounds normal. That's just a normal day, though, right? I mean, there's nothing weird about that.
There is no floating tree. I don't see it.
There is no spoon.
Hey, there's a better spot to come up the hill.
That's good.
You're like,
I
nope,
won't
I'm
break
out.
the immersion too much.
I break immersion every time I play this game.
He's
Because when I
basically
get
the
mad at a
immersion
tree,
breaker.
I will just pick it up.
What are you
and fucking
talking
throw
about?
it.
This game is real life.
Yeah, it's identical to reality. If I can't lift up my own logging truck and carry it up the hill, then why am I even living? This isn't real. That's exactly it. That's what I strive for here at FDR Logging.
Yeah.
Complete, utter realism.
I make immersive mods that. Wait a minute.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Wait a minute, that's not... Wait, what?
Yeah, you want to talk immersion? I got it. Tonight we're doing Rise of the Mud Boys episode 3.
What the hell is that?
DCS campaign. We're
Rise of the Mud Boys.
yeah, it's like a community event
Oh, okay.
for DCS. Like
I thought the game was called that. I was like, never heard of that
no,
one.
it's Digital Combat Simulator World.
Oh, hell yeah. DCS rules, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a heck of a lot of Burt in the A10 tonight.
Hell yeah.
Now this is immersion. Look at that cat.
Yeah.
Look
Is
at
it
those.
Oh.
Look at those giants physics doing normal things.
Yeah,
over
right.
there.
That was just...
Okay, the next update, this thing should be a little more plowy.
What the hell?
What I hate is how easy the logs slide on the ground. That drives me nuts.
What's that?
The logs should not slide on the ground like that.
Yeah.
The
Why are you
ground is not
giggling over
KY
there?
jelly.
Because he was using his super speed while carrying the trailer, and I just saw this fucking
It's just
trailer just
to infinity
that's perfect.
and beyond. That's how flying trucks are born, right there.
I took the wrong way.
It's all natural, man. It's all natural. Ooh. Ooh. Shoink. That is a heavy pile of stuff.
Wow, so you also took this way.
Flirty, you can just... Oh, there's multiple flirties over there.
Yeah, one inside, one outside.
Now you have to choose which is the real one.
We don't know.
One inside the cab.
Obviously, it's the one in the cab, and I'm not even. I'm tabbed out right now. I was freaking answering a message.
I was like, what?
That's not allowed.
Freaking what, bro?
I actually want to come check this out.
Yeah, next day shipped this trailer. So you guys
Yeah, no,
all set.
I did something. I did something I cannot really explain. I know the trailer's
Mobile.
stuck.
Mobile trailers. All we need is a helicopter so that we can load up bunks and then carry the helicopter. That'd be sweet.
That'd be great. You have a helicopter.
Better let go of the truck.
Yeah, 19. It didn't work in multiplayer,
I'm
though.
not touching the truck. I come up here. It's stuck in the...
It worked in 17 in multiplayer. That was the coolest time ever.
Oh, I see now.
Yeah.
At some point, did you have a grapple yarder?
I had, like, the box ones. I wasn't grapple
That serves
one. It
that
was just
problem. Maybe now
a
you can pick it up.
cart one.
Okay.
One with the rail
This
cart.
thing is stuck.
Yeah.
FDR, we impaled the rock with the trailer.
Perfect.
What?
Yeah, come have a look.
It is stuck in the rock.
It's
I
almost
detached the
it's
trailer
almost
to try
like
and get it
you
out.
should drive on the road? No. No. No, that's probably not the problem. It must be something totally different. I couldn't imagine that being the issue. What are roads for?
This is the screenshot. Yep.
Here, hold on. I gotta
Yep. Wait, someone get in the truck so we can attach it again, and then
I'll get
we'll
in.
the screenshot.
Can you attach?
Like
There we
that. So who's driving this monstrosity?
Can't
was
tab to it
jet
anyway.
lag.
Perfect.
Nah, this was jet lag. Jet lag was driving this.
Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, it looks good.
This is our screenshot.
Perfect.
Everybody's gotta get on the floating trailer.
What?
Sure. Let's just. Why not?
Wait.
Flirty, where are you?
It's too late.
What?
It's
What?
done. He's
What?
out. All right. Well, you guys, good luck with that. You guys
do?
just keep on keeping on.
You missed out.
On what?
A trailer
Pretty sure.
impaled into a rock.
Why'd you park it? You can't park there.
You can't park there, sir. Excuse me. You can't park. You can't park there. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, interesting. We're almost out the other side to the road here. Look at us go. Just chopping down the trees here, bud. Yeah, that's what we do here. Yeah, the old tree chopping capital of the world.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Did you know we cut down like 8,000 trees?
Yeah, probably. Is there actually a counter in this? Can you tell?
No, that would be cool though.
I believe there is.
I thought there was. Yeah. And like,
Well,
isn't
how
it
would
in
I
like the
know?
stats or something? Is there stats? Trees
All
cut.
I know is I can take this thing and cut that thing and make that thing.
Sold wood, $2 million. That doesn't tell me what I want to know. You could divide that by tree. Yeah, I thought there was like a stats page. Maybe there isn't anymore.
There used to be.
Yeah, right.
There is, but it's not on number of trees cut.
Yeah, it's just on how much wood I think you've sold.
Yeah.
Planks.
Which F button brings up all those numbers?
F you.
What numbers? What are you talking about?
So like if you press it's F8, there's like all the different numbers.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of different things.
Stats of your performance.
Is that just performance?
Yeah. Just telling you how the game's performing based on what you've done to it.
Which means you hit F8 and it goes off. Fuck.
Yeah, it's like, oh no. Oh no, the physics are engaged. We better just not hide any information.
Daryl, wake up. We gotta do stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly it right there. Gotta do stuff and things. What the hell did I hit? Did I catch the skidder over there? Yep. Oh my god, the tires on these stupid
trying to
skidders.
get that out.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna park these off to the side where they're not in the way of landing.
Was it as good as the time I rolled mine over on Zeta?
I wouldn't say as. At least you were actually doing something properly when that happened, though. These guys were just being silly when they did what they did. So a little bit different.
Well, it's still stuck, so if you want to see it.
There you go, Flirty. You can go.
Alright, I'll go take a gander.
Y'all are farm managers. You can fix it.
Where is it?
We actually can't reset trailers.
As a farm manager, you can't.
No,
Nope.
that's a.
They don't. They're
Well,
not
that's
marked on
stupid.
the map either. The trailers aren't mapped on the map either. I think one of the updates you did.
While they're attached to the
removed it.
truck.
Oh, that's
Detach it
stupid.
from the truck and then we can.
No, it's detached from the
Nope.
truck. It doesn't exist on the map.
What? Yes, it does. There's an icon there.
Yeah, I see it.
No, that's our player icons.
No.
Yep.
There's a trailer.
Nope.
Here, everybody, get away from that spot for a second. Cause all I can see is your icons. There you go. Yeah, there it is. Boop. Where's the truck? Did that get reset?
No, I managed to get that down.
Oh, okay.
I can
all
see.
good.
Yeah, the trailer just shows up as a circular dot. Same with attachments. They just show up as a circle. But you have to zoom really far in. You can't be like,
This was the-
yeah, you
this
can't
was
be
the
far
point
back.
right here where I fucked up on time.
Yeah, they show up at attachments show up as a circle, unless it's a processor and then it shows up as a tractor.
When you
Gotcha.
use flight mode, how do you go up and down?
Q
Q
and
and
E something? Q and E?
Q and E.
Q and E. Oh, okay, thanks.
Q and E.
Right, I'll stick to the road next time.
I mean, it's not as exciting, that's for sure. But you will get to where you're going.
Go the road. We thought about it earlier. We could have built a road there.
How many different places have we cut on this map?
A few. One or two.
Two.
Yeah,
Two.
20 or 70.
20
Well,
or
if you
70.
just look on the map, you can see all the little like spots from where the buncher was.
Yeah, I know.
Does it actually show that? Oh, right. Yeah, it shows like the little clippy
It's
bits.
plowed land.
Cool. So we did all of this. All of this. Oh, that's it on this map. I thought we did by the lake. Maybe that's on my single player. A little bit of everything.
Who's going out to sea?
Me.
Going out to see stuff.
I got the black screen when I look a certain direction now.
Oh
Not the good.
There's a trick. You just gotta. Yeah, I am.
With this one trick.
Just leave that one. Got one trick that ruled them all. This one set to 14. Yes, it is.
no. How much longer we got?
Like 6 minutes. Let's go with that.
It's long enough for me to get this trailer through the woods.
See? There you go. 6 minutes of secret sauce.
Yeah, because I had to go soon because summer camp.
Summer camp? How old are you, Matthew?
17.
17? Summer camp, hey? What is summer camp this day and age? Where do you go?
Yeah, what
Like to a lake?
They're women?
So most camps do have lakes on them, but so now we do a bunch of merit badges, which is, if you don't know,
Is it like scouts or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Boy
that's
Scouts,
cool.
Yeah.
So no women.
Scouts is
Yeah.
dope. We used to have, we weren't scouts. In Canada, they called it like beavers. Stupid ass. They have cadets here now, though. That's more popular. But cadets is a whole different world, too, so.
Yeah. It's my last summer camp, so a little sad.
Oh, that sucks. You've been doing it since you were, like, birthed?
Garden.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. You meet lots of cool people anyway doing it.
Yeah.
Lifelong friends. Or at least, you know, summer-long friends.
That's what. At least that's what they said at the sign-up.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Red.
I think there's only 2 people I still know that I did beavers with. It sounds really appropriate.
I know.
I know way more people I did beavers with.
I did beavers with my buddy, and I met quite a lot of nice people.
Ah, jeez. You remember that guy we used to do beavers with? Yeah, the guy we met in that alley. No, different beavers. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, it was fun. We did the same thing where we had we'd go out and do survival stuff and learn how to make a fire and die anyway because it's Canada in winter, so it don't matter.
Yeah. You're fine.
It could be like DayZ when you finally get a fire built and you're trying to heal yourself, and then the fire goes out and you die.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's like, oh, no. It's like it was lit for 3 minutes. This is the longest fall.
Yeah, I don't think survival. I don't think survival will be really high up here, and when we get the really rough -30, -40 winter stuff, I don't know, man. I don't think a fire is gonna make a difference. I think you're dead.
Oh.
Biggest thing was food. Trying to find food in winter is next to impossible up here. You have to go salmon fishing or try to dig a hole and eat dirt worms or something 30 feet under the frozen tundra. I don't know.
Stalk a squirrel to see where he hit his nuts.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Well,
Or just, die, because that's probably what's going to happen anyway. You might as well. I don't know. I don't think I could last long in the Canadian tundra in the middle of a -30, 40 winter. There's no way. It'd be like, well, that was fun. I might as well just take off all my clothes and just bite it.
New challenge. How fast can you die?
Yeah, pretty much.
Speed run any %.
Well, apparently you get really warm after you pretty much are dying from cold. So it's like, oh, it's really bad, really bad. Oh man, things feel great, and then you die. So that doesn't sound terrible, does
Well,
it?
at least then you don't feel bad when you die.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm walking on sunshine. Oh shit.
Yeah, literally. I've only ever had a couple times where I've been in that. I've been pretty cold. I got locked outside a couple
take
times.
that one. I'll take
but
this
never.
one.
Can't
Yeah, I
imagine.
cannot seem to shake this one.
Come on.
Chris needs to set log straight on the stake.
Schwonk. So next time we play, we're gonna do processors then. I'll set up a map. What map would be good for processors? Something with small trees or smaller
Don't
trees.
you have a map where we have to make our own roads?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Northwest
Passage.
Passage. I think we'll do that one.
Yeah.
That'd probably be good for that. And it's got a mix of mostly medium-sized trees, which are good for forwarding.
Map.
This would not be a great forwarder map. These trees are way too big.
Yeah, they're giant. I like this map because the trees are giant, but it wouldn't be fun with a forwarder.
No, it would not. And the next
Was it easy?
update, the weights will be different, so it'll be easier to handle stuff too.
Yeah. I think it's 7s that are perfect for the forwarder.
Yeah, anything from a 5 to a 7 is a happy place. You can even do 8s,
So
but
the
they hang
machine
out a
that
bit.
you're making for Flirty, is that going to be so heavy that the trucks can't even haul it?
Yes.
Sure.
Because it's supposed to be way bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's actually. I was looking at. It's almost the same size as the that red L-Tech there. They're really similar. But that L-Tech's a monster too. It's huge.
What machine?
The L-Tech loader, like the 317. They're really similar. But yeah, they're beasts, man.
That's
Frick.
what you're making from 30, or?
Yeah, that's the 568 LL.
Yep.
That's the one that Flirty generously donated towards, and we're gonna. It's off to the modeler. He's looking at it right now. So in 6 or 7 months, when that gets done, he's a good guy, but he's he's kind of a little bit slower than some of the other modelers. But slow's good. He does a really good job, so I can't really argue it.
I'm gonna totally forget about it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden be like,
and it'll be like, oh, hey.
He'd listen one day and make a 568.
Yeah, and you're like,
I'll
oh, wait.
totally
right.
forget that I paid for it.
Yeah. And you'd be like, what? I know my buddy Julian just did a really big donation yesterday too on the stream, and
Oh, no shit.
so I'm gonna build something else too. I don't know what yet.
I like jumped in right towards the end. I was like,
No, it's awesome. Anything I get from those, man, I have like this huge, basically just like a bank account that's called. It's literally called FDR Logging Model Fund, and I just pile all the donations into that, and every once in a while I'll throw up some money for it, and hopefully a modeler will bite. Although they're getting really expensive, and I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, you didn't 100% pay for the model. It's a little bit more than that, but it's enough to get it started from what I had in the account still. But yeah, it's usually about $400 or $500 per model. But they do a damn good job though.
I just had an idea.
Better than Giants.
What if
I'm gonna get off.
You're taking off? Is that what you said?
Yeah, no, I gotta head off.
No worries, man. We're almost done here anyway. A couple minutes.
Fine, you quitter.
See you guys.
See ya, man. I have a tree in my cab.
What's up, boys?
Oh, you're just in time for us to leave, literally.
Yeah. I got no notification that there was a logging crew today.
Oh, you didn't check the schedule?
Oh, duh.
We have a schedule.
It's in place. It's in play schedule. I'm so used to you adding the crew.
I was doing it, and then like it just was too much of a pain in the ass. So I just put a schedule that way. It's like way easier, and then people will show up, or the people that were paying attention, and the people that weren't. Lincoln. Just kidding.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it. Honestly.
That's okay. It's not like we're never doing it again. You're fine. Don't worry.
Right.
Well, I'm not doing this again for a while.
Yeah, quit. He's over. Never again. Yeah, no. Well, we're gonna try doing processor forwarder on the next one. I think is the plan. We've been discussing. Nice. So we'll do a processor team and a forwarder team, and then a loader team and trucker team.
Okay.
Party team.
I know. Changing the length. You know, the cut lengths is why.